Oppression of one is the oppression of all. Men and women, young and old alike, come to recognize that they have the power in their hands to recreate the world around them. To build a better world requires an ever-growing pool of people capable of contributing. But scattered efforts of individuals, no matter how devoted and well-intended they may be, cannot do this. Power is in our hands. The solar system, in which the movement of heavenly bodies among their specific orbits, some with their own satellites, is governed by the gravitational forces of the sun. The center holds the entire system together, establishing relationships, setting rhythms and patterns, ensuring that the order is maintained. Under the center's influence, every motion is endowed with grace, and higher complexity is possible. Without the center, our sun, our solar system would be doomed. Without unity, the individuals in such a society can be likened to the particles of gas in a container. The particles move in every direction, colliding with one another ever so often. When more freedom is given to make greater space available, distance between the particles increases. They move in spaces that are further and further from one another. How can we expect that oneness, peace, justice, equity, safety, restoration could be realized in a society that acts like scattered particles?
This, that, all, none, no. Who cares?
What if humanity centered around oneness? And a curriculum created at the grassroots, developed around acts of service in response to exigencies of the development of a community. Materials emerged out of this experience and became an expression of it. That same curriculum serves as a record of learning that occurs in applying an act of service and an instrument for a systemization of learning. Devotionals, children's classes, junior youth groups, and study circles, known as the Training Institute. The Training Institute is Baha'i-inspired. You're not being asked to change your religion. You're not being asked to join a religion. You're not being asked to give up your religion or your traditions. The purpose of the courses is approached by many from diverse backgrounds. Baha'is seeking to serve humanity, those attracted to Baha'i ideals to serve humanity, some who are investigating the faith as a religion, others are attracted to the ideals and wish to be acquainted with the Baha'is, and more young folks want to develop their capacity to serve society. Great care is taken to avoid exclusivity and paternalism. Baha'is are intentionally seeking partnership with marginalized groups. Abdu'l-Baha, the perfect exemplar in the Baha'i faith, attaches great importance to the indigenous populations of America. He said there can be no doubt that they will become so illumined as to enlighten the world. African Americans are also regarded very highly, called the people of the eye, from which all vision emanates, have a unique contribution to make in America, fulfilling a destiny to lead the world spiritually. The primary goal of the Institute process is to tap into innate truths, to walk a path of decolonization through spiritual means. A spiritual solution to a spiritual problem. Underneath a divided world is a broken heart, nay, broken hearts. I had a conversation with my son. He asked me,
"But what about all the people who hate?"
The explanation I gave was, Baha'u'llah, the founder of the Baha'i faith, has a plan that will bring about peace.
But how?
Imagine we're like an ocean, with divine inspiration aiding us and many, many people to help.
So I invite all my friends? Mine too?
Yes. And more. We always invite others to help. Anyone who loves the world, humanity, and wants to try and serve others, everyone, no matter their background.
Then we become like the ocean?
Yes. And the people who are filled with hate are like a puddle. As you grow in numbers, so does the ocean. And what happens when the ocean meets a puddle?
It takes the water out and leaves the mud there all by itself. It has no power.
Exactly.
So should we ask them to help?
Yeah. Join us. Help us with healing the hearts so that we can heal and help heal the world.